Hi everyone, Terry here. Welcome back to my channel, and what a day I had today. Don't worry, I'm feeling better now and refreshed after I've cleaned Tornado, which is really good. I've cleaned her today. Not saying where, but you can get there. If you catch my drift. So, the Q&A video, well done. Thank you for everyone for commenting. It's the best I can do. So, right, I'm going to read out the comments. Now I'm going to read them out to you. Read out the questions to the previous video and plus the other one. Yeah, hang on. I won't use my phone. Won't use my phone. Bit of ASMR for you. Bit of tapping for you. Bit of ASMR. Wouldn't hurt, would it? Right, here we go. Right, what I did today was just did some cleaning today. It took things off my mind. You know how it is. Hot and bothered, hot and tired. Hope my story wasn't too much for you. That story was true. So, let's start with the ladies first. Start with Minx Laura 123. If you were an animal, what would you be and why? Good question, guys. That's a good one. Thanks, Laura. So, to be an animal, I would like to be maybe a bear. A big, cuddly bear. I'll be big, cuddly, strong, even though I'd be big. I'd love that. And that way, to feel more comfortable in that thick brown fur. Thick fur. Lovely fur. And whenever I get cold in the winter, I get nice and warm. So, and next, I have Miss ASMR Doll. Mwah. Oh, Laura, here's a good blow kiss. Mwah. Hugs from me. Miss ASMR Doll, you're next. And a question she asked. She saw relating to trains and blah blah. We'll see what I'll read here. When did I start getting into trains? Do I have any special hobbies? What's my favourite food? Do I have any pets? Yes. Thanks for asking me, Miss ASMR Model. Yeah. Do I have any phobias? Yes. And that'll be enough to answer. Yes. Right. When did I start getting into trains? When I was little, I used to watch Thomas. I used to watch Thomas when I was little, and basically that's how it went off. And I used to be scared of steam engine whistles, but I'm not no more. No, I've joined. Back in 2010. I went down to the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch Railway to drive a steam engine up and down that new Romney, and it was fantastic. And basically that's how it started. And when I went in 2012 to drive and fire a steam engine, I started seeing steam engines up close. And I started to get up on the footplate, and I loved it a lot. It's fantastic. Right, I have a pet dog, named Nigel. He's a Bichon Frise. Miss ASMR doll. That's my dog. That's my pet dog. I did used to have a pet fish and pet birds, but they recently passed away over the years. When I was little, I used to have pet fish, goldfish, but they died due to no matter how many times I kept the tank clean, fish died. It's sad. But I still got my pet dog, so I did used to have another pet dog I used to have, and he passed away at the age of 15 in 2012. His name was Tartan, Tartan, Tartan. He was a Scottish Highland Terrier. He was a lovely dog, and he loved steam trains. And each time he hears a beep beep, he barks to let you know there's one coming. Now my other dog does as well. He loves steam engines. So do I. Right. What is the scariest thing that's ever happened to me? Scariest thing? Ooh, that's a big one. What's the scariest thing? Oh, scariest thing. Can't think of anything. Well, the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Oh, I can't think of one. Where was the last time I had one? Think. Oh, the scariest thing was that that I was very frightened of was what was it? Oh, what was it again? Scariest thing was heights. That used to be a phobia of mine. This between phobia and scariest thing. My phobia is I'm scared of bees and wasps, because I did get stung by a bee once, twice actually. I got stung. The scariest thing that's ever happened to me was heights. That when I went swimming, the swimming pool was so deep. I was scared I was going to sink down deep and never go up again. That was the scariest thing ever for me. I know some of you may laugh, but it is kind of scary when you go swimming and the swimming pool is very, very deep and you look down. Ooh, it really does scare me. So that's the scariest thing I had. And the phobias is bees, heights, bees and wasps, some insects I'm scared of. There's phobias and heights. They used to be my phobia. I'm trying to get over it. Heights. I'm trying to get over it. Heights. So, and whatever happened to me. Right. Those are interesting questions, Miss ASMR doll. My favourite food. Oh, my favourite food. Ah, favourite food. I eat quite a lot of food, funny enough, but my most favourite has to be pizza. I like pizza. But actually, no, I like my favourite. It has to be spaghetti bolognese. I love that. It's lovely. Lovely tasty thing. Lovely tasty thing it is. Very tasty. Lovely tasty food indeed. Thanks, Miss ASMR doll. You're a sweetheart. Mwah, there's a blow kiss for you. Maybe you should come to England one day, Miss ASMR doll. Come down to the UK and you meet up. We can meet up. We can go on a date or something. If you don't have any boyfriends, I can be your boyfriend if you'd like. Alright, let's go back to some other comments, other questions on my previous video. So, my other ones. So, alright, here we go. Lawnmower 2000. If you could have a cab ride in any steam loco that you've never had a cab ride on, what loco would it be, and what preserved railway would you like to visit most if it was one that you've never been to before? Okay, cab ride on a steam loco. Now, I have to admit, I would love to have a nice ride on Tornado. Well, I have had a cab ride before on Tornado in the shed. It was really nice. But I'd like to have a cab ride on the Preserved Railway, which is on Camelot. Number 73082 Camelot on the Bluebell Railway. The Bluebell Railway I would love to visit as well, most. But if there was one I haven't been to before, and that is the Epping and Ongar Railway. I'll have to visit there most often when they're running their steam trains, running steam specials, steam trains. Thanks for that question, Lawnmower 2000. Thanks for those questions. Right, here we go. Right. Gary Wilton, 3 questions. If you could steam any loco from the National Railway Museum, what would it be? What would it be indeed? Good question, Gary. Thank you. Gary, I would like to steam Mallard. Mallard, of course. I would love Mallard to come back into steam. That would be the only steam loco I would steam from the National Railway Museum. Mallard. I would love to steam up Mallard again. Yeah, get Mallard to be in steam again. It's really fantastic. Number 2. What is my favourite steam loco livery? My favourite livery? Well, I know some of you might hate me for saying this, but it's British Railways Brunswick Green. I like the Brunswick Green livery. But I do like Brunswick Green livery. That's my most favourite. But my second favourite has to be BR Express Passenger Blue. Express Passenger Blue. My third favourite is Red. Red livery. Crimson Lake livery. Fantastic liveries I can think of. Brunswick Green has to be my number 1 favourite. I do like apple green occasionally. Apple green's fine. Suits it. So, number 3. Have you ever been photobombed by another train before while videoing a steam loco on the main line? Yes, I have photobombed while videoing a steam loco a little bit. Apparently it was Flying Scotsman, really, when it first came back to the main line. When I was videoing it, a train light came out of the tunnel and went in front of me, and then eventually Flying Scotsman came out. It was alright. Video bombed, yeah, or photo bombed anyway. That does happen sometimes, but when you say if there's another train behind me that I'm filming a steam special coming in the opposite direction, can be bad sometimes. Depends on where you are. Mr. GWR, what is your favourite GWR loco? My favourite Great Western Railway locomotive? Well, it has to be the Great Western Castle class engines. The Castles. Great Western Castles, that's my favourite one. I like that. Great Western Castles are nice engines. Very nice. So, N2 1744, what is your favourite preserved railway? My most favourite railway is the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch. That's my most favourite one. I love that line. But preserved railway wise, I've seen so many times. Well, from a distance, but never been on. It'll have to be the basically it'll have to be the Bluebell Railway, the Bluebell. I'd love to go there, the Bluebell Railway, and the National Railway Museum at York. But my favourite railway, my favourite preserved railway, well, I've been to one, been to a few. I've been to one this was before I had a YouTube channel, guys. I've been to the Paignton and Dartmouth steam railway. I've been there to ride behind the Manor class, Lidham Manor. Now I've ridden behind Goliath as well. But there is one railway I love to visit most often, and to be my favourite, it has to be the Bluebell Railway, the Bluebell, because they have their locos running all the time. And I love to make regular visits there, and the Midhants Railway. So that's it. That's it for the Q&A. So there are so many preserved railways I could visit, guys. There are so many. But I like to visit miniature railways as well. Miniature. But the Romney Hearth and Dymchurch is my #1 favourite miniature railway and my favourite railway of all. Because it's 15-inch gauge, lovely locos, gorgeous engines. But if I was at the Romney Hearth and Dymchurch, I would ask if we could build a brand new Bullied Pacific from scratch. A Bullied Pacific, one of the long-lost merchant navies. That would be nice. Or build a Peppercorn A1 Tornado. Have a little miniature Tornado. That would be nice. Miniature version of Tornado, if the A1 Trust would allow it, of course. That would be nice. I'm hoping you're enjoying all of you are enjoying your day. Tomorrow I'll be filming Tornado. Flying Scotsman I won't, because I already got Flying Scotsman going out of Victoria. I've already got it, because it's doing a Cathedrals Express run to Chester tomorrow. Tornado I will film. I'm going to see if I can get a guest invitation on the support coach to see if I can go out with Tornado on the Surrey Hills round one last time before Clan9 comes back. Hopefully soon this month, guys, Clan9's going to do a loaded test run soon. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Those of you up north at Crewe, keep your eyes open at Crewe. You might catch a glimpse of Clan9 when you're up there. Apparently, she's going to have a loaded test run on the 21st. Hopefully, on the 21st of June. Then she's going to come back home via Didcot. So that would be nice to have a loaded test run with Clan9. So I won't be up at Crewe for the test runs. I'll be down here waiting for her when she comes home. So guys, I hope you're enjoying your day. I'm going to go to a presentation tonight, so I won't be around for a bit. Yeah, so Miss ASMR Doll, I'd like to thank you all for doing your best on the Q&A. And sorry about the story about yesterday, and it was true. I was bullied a few times in school. I thought I had to open up about my school life, how I was treated. School life. My parents couldn't believe it either. But it's all in the past now. Can't do nothing about it. If I did have to change the past, I would give myself some justice. I tried to defend myself against the bullies, but I keep getting into trouble for it. That's the trouble. Schools need to give that person the right to defend themselves, even though it has hands, feet, and objects to yourself. But you have to do it in self-defense. So if that person try to hit you or touch you, just slap them on the... You say, hands off, you. So don't touch me. Like that. Just do that. Really is uncomfortable, guys. Really is. I hate bullies. I hate bullies. People like to bully people all the time. Like trolls or anything like that. Well guys, that's it for this Q&A. Hope you've enjoyed it. Look out for my video tomorrow of Tornado, leaving from Victoria Station on the Railway Children Special. I'm hoping, if there's a space free, could be it, because I love to film my last ever run with Tornado before she leaves south for her own trains. Thanks very much, guys. Big hug, group hug, group hug, group hug. There you go. There you go, and some tingles, 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 tingles. There you go. Have a nice time, guys. Have a nice night.